Hey guys, what's up? It's Zach OG's here, and today I have another deck profile. Because I always have a lot of deck profiles, and this is not going to be a deck profile, it's actually going to be a duel video too. But I'm going to go ahead and just update this deck, just because it's been a while since I've actually, done a deck profile. It changes all the time. Um, Constant things happen to it all the time, so, yeah. Anyway, here's the deck profile. You got Dark Mimic level 3, it's just draw power and it's Fiend, so it's a draw power Fiend, and that fits the theme of the deck completely. So, draw power Fiend, awesome. Gaia Plate the Earth Giant, it's the biggest rock in the game, besides Valkyrion, but, uh, yeah, you can actually summon this thing, making it a little bit more useful than Valkyrion. So, yeah, I've actually, summoned this thing and went for game once. That's pretty cool. Its effect's not that bad either. Its maintenance cost is pretty bad, though. So, yeah. Gores, because Gores is like a fiend, and he's also win condition in himself, so I guess this deck has two win conditions. Invader Darkness. Invader Darkness pretty much just says, no quick play spells, bro. And, um, the main point of him is Monsterborn. Just, if you're versing E-heroes, you can just Monsterborn this guy, and they're like, damn, we lose our Gemini Spark, we lose everything. We lose the game pretty much because we just lose all of our continued spells. But yeah, he's the best, strongest fiend that you can monster born. So I decided to throw him in here. I thought he'd be pretty useful. I have no Allure Darkness. Oh yeah, it's because they're the only three darks. But yeah, it's three Lava Golem. Just uh, I found out that uh, you can't tribute Arc Lord Christie and Fossilina. So that's kind of unfortunate. But um, Lava Golem can still hit Dolka's Lagias and stuff like that. So it's really helpful. Triple Valkyria and the Magna Warrior. This pretty much just says trade in fodder, and it's a big rock monster, so that evil hero Dark Gaia is a lot bigger than he should be. Burial from the Different Dimension, that's just so that when you start using Dark Calling and Dimensional Fissure that you're actually able to keep going with your plays, so this helps out a lot. It's one of your OTK pieces. This deck, it's not specifically an OTK because an OTK requires 4 cards to be a consistent OTK. But this deck, pretty much you just sit there and wait for all your combo pieces to be just right, because this deck does not have a specific amount of cards needed for its OTK. Um, so yeah, triple Dark Calling, pretty much just it's one of those OTK pieces that helps you get your OTK ready, and you just keep getting all those guys out. So that's really cool. Triple Dark Fusion, pretty much sets up your Dark Calling, and yeah, it's a really good card too. It doesn't really matter that Fusion Summoning is a -2 because the turn that you summon this thing, you're going to be wanting to go for game. So yeah, and I just realized I'm off, and I'm going to fix that with this thing up here. You shouldn't be seeing this. One Dark Hole destroys all monsters in the field. Pretty obvious. It's your only answer to Christia slash Fossil Dyna. So yeah, Double Dimensional Fissure. This is just a main decked answer for Effect Veiler, so it's pretty good. I'm not sure if Herald of Orange Light. Actually, Herald of Orange Light isn't even a problem. Heavy Storm destroys all spells and trap cards. Pretty obvious. Magical Stone Excavation. It doesn't matter that it's a -2 because the turn that you're going for OTK, you're going to need it, or you can need it actually. You can have dead stuff like Reckless Greed. You got Legacy or Autogratsu, trade in 1 day piece. So I thought that this could be pretty helpful just because it's another card that you can just add to your hand. You can add a Heavy Storm back to your hand. It's really helpful, I think. Monsterborn, I added in the Invader Darkness just so that it has a target, and it's actually pretty useful. You can Monsterborn your opponent's monsters too, because I think the Invader Darkness is the only thing. Uh, I believe that that's not Seminomi. So yeah, it's only targets Gores and Invader Darkness. Triple MST, because if you Heavy Storm and then they Starlight Red you, you can just chain MST target your Heavy Storm, and it's stupid. I'm not sure if you guys heard about that ruling yet, but pretty much you destroyed the Heavy Storm with MST, and then when Starlight Road tries, actually here's how the play goes: Heavy Storm, they chain Starlight Road. You chain MST from your hand. Chain resolves backwards. MST destroys Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm goes to your graveyard. Then Starlight Road activates. But since Starlight Road needs to both, let me pull it up real fast. But since Starlight Road needs to both negate and destroy, it cannot destroy, so it cannot negate. And so it cannot properly resolve in the effect of summoning Stardust and negating the effects to destroy. So that's really cool, I think. Just that just makes MST so much better than it was, and you know, yeah, triple 1-day piece just so that you can get all your OTK pieces ready up, and you know, it's just really good. I mean, once you get D-Fissure out, it doesn't really matter that they're drawing, unless they set a bunch of back row and then they have like Solemn Judgment, Starlight Road, and shit like that. And you start to lose to that because it's unfortunate. Trade in because it's more draw power and it's really helpful. That's $2 and no wait, it's $2 that ripping me off. That's why I already have some. This was reprinting Gold Series 4, so there's no reason this card should be $2. One Legacy Autography just because it's a draw card. I didn't want to run Upstart Goblin just because Upstart makes them gain 1,000, and with this OTK you may be summoning like really strong monsters. But what it really comes down to is that if you're 1,000 off and you do not win the turn you start the OTK, you will lose the duel. So Legacy Autogratu is just better in that sense. And if they're like playing King of Bayou, you get to draw 2 cards. So why not? Jar Greed is only really good with Jar Turtle. That's actually really funny. I might run Jar Turtle now. Reckless Greed. Draw 2. When you're OTKing, it doesn't matter that you're losing 2 draw phases. Yeah. Extra deck. Pretty much the only one that matters is maybe this, because you do have the Monster Born. So Blaze Phoenix might matter. You can Monster Born a Cyber Dragon, so that's just there. E-Heroes are there for no reason. Evil Hero Dark Eye, you definitely need 3, because if you stuck with 2, then it's kind of a bit awkward when you're stuck with only 2, and then you kind of lose. Healy, Tyretic Son of Dragon of Heliopolis. This is just so that you have another play, I guess. You can overlay, do some fun stuff. Leviair, because you do run the 2 Dark Mimics. Yeah, thumbs up. Number 111, Big Eye. You have Gores, and there's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 8. So you have Gores and Monster Born, maybe? Question mark. It's just there. Gimmick Puppet Giant Killer. Yeah, thumbs up, guys. That's kind of cool. I guess. I never read it before. I just knew it was 8. But anyway, guys, this is that Go Juice with, this deck has to be good because you run triple Vicarion. And that card's not cheap, surprisingly. Like, when I was trying to pick them up, they were like $15. And I was like, what? $15? And then I look it up. And that's a pretty near legit price. I'm not too sure. I mean, I wouldn't personally pay $15 for it. It's more of a collector's item. So, yeah. Because playability-wise, the only deck that you're going to be able to play then is this deck. I believe I actually did make a deck where you could summon this thing, and I don't know. But anyway, guys, Evil Herpter, let's go and do some duel videos. I'm going to go and pause this real fast just so that I can get the duel up and fix the screen. So, I did not mean to press delete. Hey guys, I am back, and I lost the rock, paper, scissors, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, anyway, he gets to go first, so that's pretty cool. I guess. I don't know. Them going first is a -1, in my opinion. That's because it is, though. So he's testing. Let's see what he's testing. He's testing set 1. So it's, realistically, probably a Sangan Raikou. Don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and trade in. I guess. I don't think you can get OTK down, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save the 1-day piece, I guess. Huh. That's pretty interesting. My reason for not using 1-day piece is because I don't want them him to draw a card. Okay, well, I'm just going to go ahead and end it there. I don't really have too much plays this turn. I mean, I could one day piece, but I don't want him to draw a card, because he's already at +1. Another thing that I like about Dark Mimic is that it could ram Tour Guide. Just saying. They summon Tour Guide Sangan, I just go summon Dark Mimic, attack, Tour Guide, +1. Just saying. Which doesn't really matter, because it's a neutral, because Tour Guide was already a +1, but who cares. He's going to set 2. Let's see, let's do math. This is, this would be 35, that'd be 55 plus the 900, so that would be 64. So you get 264 Valkyria or Evil Hero Dark Eyes out, and then I contribute for Lava Golem. So that'd be 64, so that'd be 34, and then direct 6,400. That would be game right there. So let's go and do this. Let's go and do this play. Let's see what he has. Pyramid. Okay, that's good. Okay, so he gets Goblin Effect. That's cool. Which I'm really glad it's not a Sangan, just because Sangan would be able to search out for like a Fader or something if you randomly main dex that. Fader's not too bad. Social Scarecrow is better in my opinion. But yeah, if he does have effect failure, that would be kind of unfortunate. I can do one day a piece and then overlay for Heliopolis thing. So yeah. So let's go ahead and Dark Fusion. Off Invader Darkness. And Valkyria and the Magnor. And then we're going to go ahead and Dark Calling. Then we're going to go ahead and activate Dark Calling. Then we're going to go ahead and banish these two to summon another Evil Hero Dark Gaia. So right here he's going to take 3,400. And then 64 direct. But anyway, guys, this is kind of like, oh wait, let's go and do the set, just because it's gonna be a bit interesting. So he knows what I'm playing now. I have no side. He might have a side. It doesn't really matter too much because I do, like effect failure wise, I do have a main decked answer to effect failure, and that's really this deck's main problem. Because like if he max sees my thing, I just won't care. So I do not care about set a bunch, just because, yeah, it's not too much problematic for me. Let's just go ahead and just set one, and then set the MST, and then just go and set another MST, I guess. So he likes to set a lot. Let's go ahead and activate a trade-in. Just to draw 2 cards and see what else I can get. Burial, 1 day apiece. That's pretty good. Blind MST. Okay, so let's just go ahead and MST that. Chain. I'm just gonna go in 1 day apiece, just so I can draw one. So no matter what, this turn he can't go for game, so that doesn't really matter too much. He's starting to get a lot of monsters on board, which might become problematic pretty soon. Let's just go ahead and see if Dark Mimic can do some. Wait, Pyramid Turtle has 1400 defense, and that's most likely his target. Um, Goblin Zombie has 1050, so if I attack into it, I will have to mill one, which I can mill a good card. I do not want to set the Reckless set because I'll be forced to chain it, and then I'll be out 2 turns. So I'm just going to hold on to the Reckless for now. I hope he does a play soon. Oh, nope. Just, okay, I'm going to go and set the Reckless. I'm starting to get to the point where I can start drawing trade-ins, I can start drawing things that will make me win. Let's just go on 1 day piece again. Awesome, another Reckless, so this is becoming a bit better. Zombie World, that doesn't bother me too much. Um, Heavy Storm. So I think it's about time that we go for game. Bit sacky, but let's just do this. So draw 2. And then let's say I activate another Reckless Greed. Huh. Didn't draw a single trade in. It's kind of unfortunate. And it's also kind of unfortunate. That's I have so much cards in hand. Just go and set Heavy Storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's still too much. Damn. Set the Reborn. Just so that I don't have to, lose, I guess. I really need some trade-ins. Huh. That's kind of unfortunate. So this duel is going to be a bit slower, and I'm going to have to start discarding, which is actually kind of fortunate because it'd make Dark Calling live. I probably can go for game in a few turns. Just going to go ahead and set the Dark Mimic, just so I can draw some more cards. And oops, that was my charge again. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in phase, I will have to discard a Fiend type monster, just so that I can. Just so I can go ahead and use Dark Callings. So I have the Heavy Storm, which is pretty good. He is waiting on a play. Like a really big play. Let's just go ahead and MST this. Oh wait, I just realized something. Zombie World makes them not fiends. Ooh, that's a problem. Let's just go ahead and activate the last MST because I do have the Heavy Storm. Okay, so he loses Potter Iris. Monster Born. His Zombie Master. Just because we can. And then we're going to go ahead and Heavy Storm. And from here, what can we do? The big question. If I had Leviathan, I'd be able to do some plays. But I do not, unfortunately. So it's good. I guess flip this. Dark Calling. And we're going to go ahead and summon another 6400 Dark Gaia. And then we're going to activate Burial, because we're just that good. And we're going to add these back to grave. And we're going to go ahead and activate another Dark Calling. To summon another Evil Hero Dark Gaia. And then right here, we're going to wait to see if he has effect failure. So yeah, Evil Hero Dark Gaia switches to attack, and they're... Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, anyway, guys, this is that guy juice, and I just want to set with this deck, which surprisingly with no extra deck. That's pretty cool. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. This is like probably one of my favorite decks. I know I say that a lot about a lot of decks, but like when it comes to Herp Derp, this deck is the herpiest derpiest ever. Well, actually, Reversal Quiz is pretty close. Let's see where Reversal Quiz is at. There, Reversal Quiz is. Reversal Quiz just takes Herp Derp to another standard. Except people don't understand how chains work sometimes, and they don't understand that when Reversal Quiz activates, Fuma Shuriken forces itself as Chain Link 1, meaning Reversal Quiz is Chain Link 2, so Chain Link 2 would resolve first, making the life point switch, and then Fuma Shuriken would resolve, burning 700. But a lot of people don't understand that. But yeah, here's Reversal Quiz. I've changed it around since the last time I used it, because I think that this version is a lot better than my other versions I had. A lot of my decks I just change constantly. But yeah, anyway guys, this is that guy Juice out with Evil Hero Dark Gaia.